Hey there, Aries. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. This is Jamie and Soulvine Guidance. We're going to check in with your energies for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Feel welcome to check your other elements of your chart. We have zodiac signs that we release each week. We've just had a couple of cards pop out, so I'm going to give those to you. All right, Aries. If you're new here, welcome. We are sharing Pisces daily. So whatever Pisces is in regards to your chart, maybe you have some planets or anything in there, feel welcome to check out those readings. And like I said, we do all of the zodiac signs each week. So you can check into your sun, moon, rising, Venus, North Node, or maybe some form of other planet in terms of communication or what's happening when it comes to regards to your business, career, or money. Alrighty, Aries. I'm feeling this broken heart. It's interesting what's coming through though. This broken heart energy, I think this has been going on for some time, and loving you dearly. But what I feel this is, interestingly, and when I say feel, this is like the energy that's coming through from spirit, and then I get vision. So I just want to make that clear to you. When I'm saying feeling, this is the feeling, sometimes energetically within my body, and then visions I get that connect with it. And please do not take this out of context. I think there's just a realization for some of you. This heartache has been going on for some time, but now I'm getting they are a bit more, the energy with this heartache or heartbreak is now getting to a point that it's like more feeling victimhood or more feeling like, I don't want to say this, but it keeps coming up. It's kind of like crocodile tears, hoping for some reaction or response. This may not be you, Aries. This could be the person that you're dealing with. But there's someone here in your energy or within yourself that is dealing with someone who is just like, please, like, I think getting to a point of like, take me back, consider me, don't forget me, I love you energy. And then on the other side, there's someone here that is like, not doing this. Like, I've been through the heartache. Like, there's something here. So, you know, take what resonates. I'm just trying to be upfront here on the energy that's coming through. Maybe for some of you, the heartache has been going on for such a long time, but it's also spirit saying it's time to move on because you're potentially creating any pain that is there versus like acknowledging that something may have come to an end and moving on. So again, love you dearly. I'm just sharing what spirit's coming through and trying to support you in the best way possible of whatever the situation you resonate with. This is a general read. If you don't connect, don't like it, I understand. Feel welcome to check out other channels or other zodiac signs to see where you feel it fits. Rest and rejuvenation. Interestingly, because I feel like once someone here steps into this aspect of rest and rejuvenation, it's like some form of healing's going to occur. It's like someone's going to power up, surge or resurge, repower. I'm not sure the exact word for that. That's coming on in, but I just feel like there's this like awakening, this movement that's happening for someone here. And it's like whatever this has been, it's going to be meh. Like, I got it. I get like I was probably holding on to a little bit. But I also think for you, Aries, this is you like clearing it out. Like, I'm not holding on to this energy. I'm not allowing this person to penetrate my energy anymore, especially if they've been the one that's coming in, trying so hard to get your attention. And I feel like if that's what they're doing, I don't know if it's coming up from a place of, well, I'm sure they're genuine in some regard. I think, you know, and they like you or adore you. It's like more of a control thing to see if they can win you back is what I'm getting. But you're clearing it out. You're clearing out the energy. You're like wrapping yourself, enveloping yourself in this new like light. And it's like, I'm done. You're not going to get through anymore. Like I'm like cutting the cords, releasing you. And then the garden at the gate is now enticing you to something on the other side. Like what's on the other side? What is out there? I think there's this form of, interestingly, curiosity. For some of you, what I'm getting here, this is not, because when I think of you, Aries, I think of you someone who just kind of goes in, takes charge. But that's if you're like Aries, 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 okay? For some of you, there's lots of other elements in your chart. And I feel like this response is your curiosity, your shyness. It's like many different elements of you. And also like you want to feel safe, but you're excited about the possibilities. And I feel like this is kind of the energy. There's lots of different parts of you coming out now, because I think you've been guarding yourself for some time and just been very potentially stoic, but very guarded. Like there's something happening here where I think like there's other bits of yourself that has come to the surface because of this rest and rejuvenation. And I'm really liking this for you because there's gentleness, but there's like curiosity, and there's like excitement and this childlike wonder I feel too that's happening here for you, Aries. Alrighty, so let's see more about this broken heart and how we can help you and support you on this journey. Can you share more for Aries on this broken heart? Thank you, Spirit. So something has come to an end here, okay? But in saying that, I mean, we had more cards pop out. Let's take it. We've got the Six of Inspiration, the Tower energy, and then the Magician. Pardon me. So this is so interesting because, like I said, something's come to an end. But I think for some of you here, like it's actually helped you shine. It's actually helped you step out of something that just didn't feel like you mattered enough. And it's just like something that you had to let go. But I think for a lot of you, this is like something that you ended or walked away from. And these like elephant, crocodile tears, whatever you want to call it, is someone like really trying to get your attention, feel sorry for me, is kind of what I'm getting here, okay? And then the Tower energy, I think that they think that I'm going to show them, I'm going to kind of like rattle them, shatter their energy, their cage, whatever it is. But it's interesting. You're taking whatever someone's throwing at you to try and unbalance you here, but you're finding a way to hold strong. It's like you're taking this as a powerful force to go do what you need to do. And you're healing, you're recharging. Like I said, I think it's really interesting because it's kind of electrified from both ends. It's like this polar opposites that's occurring here. So someone has like, I'm going to do this to you, Aries, and you're kind of like, go hard because I'm just going to take this and going to do something with it. So good for you. I don't really care kind of energy is what I feel. Like you're really stepping into this place of, I think you're really stepping into a lot of your masculine energy right now, whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. I feel like you're just so robust and just nothing is going to penetrate me. I've been through my own heartache with this. I'm not dealing with this anymore. And I feel like you're just stepping into this new strength and recognizing your worth and your power in this situation. And it's interesting too, because the garden at the gate, for me, is a very curious energy. What I'm also getting here, and I want to get another one with this Magician energy, but I'm also getting with this curiosity, there's also like some creativity that's coming on in. And I think you're just trying to figure out what your next move's going to be. It's like you've recharged, you've like cleared it out, and you're like, what is next for me is what I feel that you're connecting into right now. Yeah. You're choosing to love you, love your life, love what's coming in next. And it's like you're calling it in is what I feel is happening here. So let's dive a little bit deeper and see what the next layer of is coming on in. Yeah. So this person, they just really, really like you, Aries. I'm just saying, they're not letting you go. They're coming in. They're trying to compromise. They're trying to say, but please, Like, we can make this work. I really want, like, everything to be okay. I made a mistake. Like, you know, every sob story under the sun. Feel sorry for me. But it's also like this passive aggressive energy is what I'm feeling. Okay. And you're just kind of like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm not doing this, is what the energy that I'm getting here from you. All right. So let's dive a little bit deeper, Aries, because you're just kind of done. Yeah. You're like, I'm not carrying on with this crap anymore. Not doing it, not happening. I'm like releasing you, homie, is what I'm getting. Whoever this is, I mean, it could be, you know, once upon a time, babe, boo, you know, cutie, whatever. You're just like, I'm done. See ya. Like, I can't do this anymore. You've weighed me down for too long. You've blocked my energy. I've got things that I want to achieve, who I want to become. And whatever you're bringing to the table is just not serving me anymore. And you really are recognizing who you are, Aries. For whoever situation this is, okay? For some of you, if this is not relationship, like as in significant other or, you know, a potential like intimate relationship, this is also someone that may have rocked your world when it's come to your career and hasn't recognized your worth. And you know that you've got a lot to give here. And whatever it is, wherever you're going, whatever you're choosing next, like you're standing strong and very, very powerful. And you're calling in this next chapter, one that's connected more to your heart space, but also working with people that are more centered in that approach. What I'm loving is this tower and the sun, because I think, like I said, you're powering up from whatever anyone's throwing at you. It's like fuel for you. And amongst this, it's kind of like something is going to shift, something's going to come in, and it's just like, what I'm getting is like, ta-da, like this, like, wow, you know, shining bright on you. You are amazing, Aries. What is this? Are these meant to be this way? Did I accidentally connect the pile the wrong way? Maybe I did. Yeah, there's something here that you're just shining bright and you're attracting in a lot of good stuff that will be coming on through, but you had to fully release this energy because I think it was holding you back a little bit. They're just, I don't know, like I think they're trying hard. I think they do really like you. They want to be with you, but I feel like it's more control, like having some form of control. It's really interesting, and I just don't like it. I feel it's like, it's very low energy. Low, yeah, is what I'm getting. All right, so let's have a look at what more on this Magician and the Sun energy. Thank you. Yeah. You're walking your walk, you're doing your thing, you're claiming your strength, your independence, and just doing you. There's a lot of abundant energy here, okay? With whatever that you're calling in. You're in a very strong position here, Aries. So, you know, keep doing what you're doing. If you're like making a decision right now, just kind of putting up with someone, like figure out respectfully, you have your own choice, but you need to somehow block them, get rid of them, stop communicating, allowing them a way to communicate with you. I know that may not be easy, but they're going to keep trying until you finally release them. And the only way to release them is to give them what's the word? No engagement. I don't know. I'm just getting like, you just need to block all avenues to this person because they're just going to constantly drain you, even though you might think you're in a solid place, but they're going to drain you until you cut them off. And then you're going to then go, because it's kind of weird, even if you didn't like this person any longer or whatever, if they're still showing up all the time, messaging you every day, it's still something you expect or still something that you're like, you know, it's coming. And it doesn't matter on that situation what the dynamic is. When you don't hear from them, it gets you inquisitive. It gets you a bit curious, and you don't want that to distract you, okay? Because it's still having power over you and you may not realize it. And I feel like you've got to be like, have that strength to use it as fuel to do something greater. Like cut them off, and then when you think about it, it's like, no, this is where I'm meant to be. This is what I'm meant to be doing. And just go do great things is what I'm feeling here, Aries. All right, what else do we need to know here? Okay. And then we've got the Four of Voices. Tell us more about it. I just need another one here on the Four of Voices energy. Okay, we got two more. So I'm just going to put them here. So it's interesting too because you may not realize it, but I think this powerful energy you're getting through when you cut something off, this situation dynamic, and go after what you want, you start calling that in. That's still taking a lot of energy, but you're very powered right now. You're electrified. You've got sun shining. You've got spirit on your side. Like everything's moving in your favor, and it's like, I mean, maybe too, you like putting a stance on going, you know what? I just recognize I have to, I'm going to be doing life just me. Or I don't want to be connecting with anyone else. This was too hard. Or I don't know if I want to, do this kind of work anymore because I just feel I get let down. Like I don't get seen as who I am and all those things. And then all of a sudden, something piques your interest. It gets you curious. And it's this page of emotions. Like someone's coming in and saying, hey, Aries, what's happening? G'day. Like, hey, mate. I'd like to, go for a drink, or I'd like to, connect with you. Can we like have a chat or go for a walk or something of that nature? You're going to get it like a small invitation to something because someone is interested. Okay. And I feel with whatever interest this is, it's kind of like you finally connect into that and go, it's like you can even release more burdens. And there's just this something about it, this freedom, this relief, because as much as you thought you're just going to be doing you and not have to worry about relationships or a job or something like that, it's now something has just showed up. I mean, if this is a job, maybe it's a job offer that's connected more to, a heart-centered place, like we kind of said before. But it's like you can relax now. And amongst this relaxation, this is something that's very stable. This is something that's very bright. This is something that you have attracted in because you're in a high vibrational energy. You're calling in what it is that you want, who it is that you want, the type of person, the type of job, the type of financial growth and stability and independence. And you're calling it all in. You're calling it all in. And you're in such a strong space here. So let's have a look at what your strength is in this situation. Besides, we know right now, like you're a shining star. Yeah. So it's interesting we've got bring love into the situation and surrender to the divine. So I'm getting two notes from here, okay? Like two messages. Bring love into the situation, I feel is like, this is an important note to be loving you. Is like remembering who you are. There's logic of making decisions, but there's also, because this is Aquarian energy, Aquarians are very logical, okay? They're usually like very intellectual, high thinking, okay? But at the same time, they're water bearers. So they're people that can add splashes of emotion, splashes of love to things and connect in that way. Even though they might be highly connected to thinking, to thought, to like facts and data and analysis, they're also like big hearts, juicy hearts, okay? And I feel they know how to attract things in by adding doses of love. But a lot of the time is that they can be hard on themselves. There's the judgment that may be there that I feel like that you're giving or putting on yourself. And again, this could be part of you questioning the burdens, questioning you doing this on your own. And it may not be your truth of what it is that you want, but you're kind of like accepting it. That's what I have to do. I just have to do it on my own. I can't trust anyone. It's kind of energy I'm getting. But the more that you love you, it's like you're going to attract more in terms of your power in this situation. The more you let go, the more you bring in. This is your power. And it's just something to acknowledge here, Aries. So let's have a look at what your greatest challenge may be. I'm kind of giggling because I kind of think I know what's going to kind of come in here. So let's have a peek. What is, thank you, Spirit. Your dreams need a practical plan. That is not what I thought would come through, but okay. But maybe yes, in its own way. Because what I was getting through coming in here is something that you need to do to get closer to where you want to go. And again, there's some energy, situation, or place that you're in or around that is holding you back. I think you even know it, maybe don't want to acknowledge it. But at the same time, I think this situation has come to an end on its own. Maybe it hasn't fully closed because this energy keeps showing up. But if you want to get to this next chapter of you, Aries, you've got a dream, you've got a vision. It's like you need to, and I'm saying you need in a sense of like, this is what Spirit's kind of just blurting out here. Need a practical plan. So Spirit's kind of saying, if you want your dreams to happen, to come alive, getting to this sun energy, getting to this independence and calling in all you want. Maybe it's new love, maybe it's a new career, maybe it's just financial abundance and strength and stability to do and travel and do what you want to do. However, Spirit's letting you know that a practical plan is needed. It's not just thinking about it, it's actually doing it. So if you're thinking, well, I need to cut off this person and making every excuse under the sun and not doing all the steps you need to block this person, you're smarter than that. You know what you need to do. If it's like you're looking for a certain job, a certain type of person that you want to work with, a certain brand, whatever it is, what do you need to do to get there? Research, connect, reach out, LinkedIn, whatever it is. Like, again, you know that there is a practical path. And I feel like that is what Spirit is just saying. Like, pay attention to that because you can do more if you want to do more, Aries. Okay. You know it. You're a leader. You make magic happen. All right. So let's see what is hidden to help support you in the interim. The energy is gaining momentum. And we see this with the sun. We see this with the tower. This is like a fuse, like a portal that's coming on in, a quick, I think it's even something like the unknown that's coming on in, a shake up, but it's a good one. It's a bright one. But the only way it's going to happen is when you finally cut something out, is what I'm seeing here. You acknowledge your brilliance. You acknowledge your worth here with the Six of Inspiration. Someone's paying attention to you. Someone sees your light, but you're carrying too much burden in that. So if someone already sees it, you already know that about yourself. And probably everyone else knows this about you. There is someone that sees you in addition to here, but you're not available. You're not open because you're kind of stuck over here. And I feel like Spirit's just saying, like, open up a little bit more because we've got more we want to bring. But until this chapter's close, it's very hard for momentum to build, is what I feel is happening here. So, Aries, appreciate you. If you feel connected to this message, please like and subscribe. It really helps us grow this channel. And we will catch you next time. Happy New Year, folks. Bye now.